if it's easier for you to come to the website to see what's going on, I forgot the dates. Well, here's right now, this morning's networking. We have a grand opening coming up at the Fred Astaire studio. It's under new ownership, and they do a great job. That will be a lot of fun to go to and probably see some dancing. And so if you wanted to attend that, and it's free, but businesses like to get a head count. They like to know how many people to expect. So you can RSVP, and again, you see the same screen. It doesn't cost any money, but it gives them an idea that you're showing up, and that's helpful for everyone. Go back to the event list. There's the 8th annual Warming Hands, Warming Hearts event. IRCA stands for East of the River Chamber of Commerce Association, and it's a loose affiliation. I shouldn't say loose. It's been around for many, many years, but it's several of the area chambers of commerce that come together to lobby and consider what's good for the region. In this case, the region is east of the river. And this is the one event that when our chambers come together and collect hats and mittens, new or very gently used. They prefer that or money. And then it's a networking opportunity to network outside of South Windsor. So people come from Glastonbury and Manchester and East Hartford and Tolland County. And it's a unique once a year time that we all get together as multiple chambers and get to talk to some of our neighbors. Morning business networking. This would be the next Friday that this group is getting together. We have journaling, a mindful journey to your best self coming up, and then the cash raffle. And there's more coming up, but this will give you a snapshot of the most the nearest events happening. Okay, then we have our member directory, and this is where you can get an idea of all the different members in the chamber currently. And you can either search by location, which I'm not sure how effective this is, but maybe you just want to see the businesses that are just 5 miles around South Windsor. Or you can search by category. So if you know you want a fuel company, an oil delivery company, you can click that. Search. I'm not sure if that's working. So we won't dwell on that because I'm not getting it to work. But otherwise, it's alphabetical order, and you can scroll through. Suppose you want to find Jill McAllister and you forgot the name of her or I'm sorry, you remember Tancha Marketing, but you can't remember my name. Or you do know me, but you want to contact me. Let's find Tancha in the T's. It's my party, so I get to use my, there we are. Click on Tancha, and I'm going to get some information about myself and my address, my phone number. I can click to the website. I can email. The email is private, so the chamber will not publish your email, but you can send emails this way, and that would come directly to me. So we're going to get a little more into the member profiles in a minute, but if you're just looking for businesses, you want to see who else is a member, or you have a specific need, that's where you would go for that. So this section is membership, where again, a lot of the content is geared towards businesses that are considering joining. I'll let you go through this on your own. I'm assuming we're all members already and we know why we wanted to join. And then member to member deals. This is something that as a member you might not realize you can offer, are special deals to other chamber members. And so you can read a little bit about the program here, but here's some examples. So your CBD store, if you're a chamber member, you get 15% off your shopping there.
There's hosting CT.
There's hosting CT. And their offer is a free local SEO report. And if I click on the offer, I get a complete page about their offer with their name on it. So these kind of things, when your business is set up on its own page, it can help you with your search engine optimization as well. It could be something that comes up if someone's searching for your business on Google is what I'm referring to. So consider what kind of offer you can offer to other members. This is another place where you can advertise what you do, and you can read through some of the other businesses, what they're offering, and come up with your own offer.
Jill, this is
Yes.
Eileen. Now, as a new member, how do I sort of get my website or, you know, my logo and everything on that page? How do I get that to whomever?
Yep. So let me go back to the directory because you're actually already on here.
I am? Okay.
Yep. When you joined, because I saw this yesterday. So Eileen is with the residents, and so I believe it's under T.
Oh, I would have thought it would be under R, but that's okay.
I could be wrong. Yeah, let me see.
There it is. Okay, wait a minute.
All right. And so I click on that, and it already has your name.
Oh, bada bing, bada boom. That's
There
the
you
wrong
go.
phone. That is the wrong phone number, though.
Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can fix that in a minute.
Okay.
One way is to send the chamber staff an email and ask them to change it, but faster and more in your own control is that you can sign in and work on your profile, all this information. So I'm going to show that last. I want to finish going through a little more of what you can find on the website. So about the chamber, you can see who the current board of directors are and what our roles are. And this is helpful if you have questions about the chamber, if you have ideas for the chamber, if you might want to get involved in a specific program or bring your own program forward, an idea for a new program. This is your board of directors, and reaching out to any of us, we will bring it together at our board meetings and discuss a request or an idea. So take advantage of the board. Colleen Sullivan is our current president, and Gladys is on the board, Liliana's on the board, I'm on the board, John's on the board, quite a few of us. I'm just trying to see who on this call is represented, but so that's a good resource for you, is to know us and feel free to come forward to us. The outreach committee is another place where this committee does outreach specific to individual members one-on-one. Find out more about your business, find out more about what the chamber can do for you, make sure you understand everything you can get out of the chamber. And so they do have a routine outreach schedule. However, you can always contact them if you want to schedule a meeting and have coffee and just say, you know, hey, I have a membership, but I don't think I'm getting enough out of it. You know, can you sit with me and maybe help me find my place to belong and to contribute and to get something out of my membership? So they are another great resource. And Annie is the chairperson. I think that might be in transition right now, but she's a great person to know. You may want to be on the committee. This committee is great for outreach. For if you're someone who needs to meet new businesses, that's what they do. They go out and they meet with these businesses one-on-one. So that's a committee to consider if you're trying to expand your networking. The chamber team, this is the contact information for Dorothy and Amy. They each have their own extension and email address. And I'm not sure there's anything under strategic plan at the moment. That's something that was worked on in the past. Member news. So this is where you can post your news and you have more space to do it here. So if you have a press release or a special happening, and then it also feeds into the weekly member e-newsletter that goes out. I believe it gets abbreviated a little bit in the newsletter because sometimes there's not room for a lengthy press releases, but this is where you would submit it. So you submit your member news and you fill out your information and you submit whatever the article is. You do have the option to add a picture to it. So this is something that you can do free anytime you want. Once a month, you can put something in for the e-newsletter. So if you submit 4 things in 1 month, only one of them will go in for free that month. But I think Amy probably circulates some of the information. Let me go back here. So some examples are, here's a press release from Mark. And they are, it looks like they're changing their logo, Vending for Change. And so you can read their article. So that's an example of what you could put out about your business. Member news, resources. So this is a section that has a lot. If you have a job, if you're looking for, if you have a job opening, you're looking for help, you can post your job here and manage the listing once you've put it there. So right now it's not heavily used because a lot of people don't know about it. But I know there's a lot of businesses looking for help. This is the Learning Experience just posted something 9 days ago. So take advantage of this. You can post your job, and the more people that know about it, the more effective it'll be for you. Lunch and Learns, this is a series we've just started, and unfortunately, if I click it, you're going to see my face. Oh, there's Paula, and then I pop up. But we are recording this session and other sessions, and so this is one place where you would find different sessions that are educational that might help you depending on the topic. Marketing Boot Camp was a series of marketing sessions that we created and were recorded, and so these are pretty timeless. And so you can go through, there's 8 different ones, and you might find there's marketing plan, branding, writing, headshots, Google My Business, different things that might help you with your business. So take a look at that. There's a link to the town of South Windsor, which is not working at the moment. I will let Amy know that we have the wrong link for that. And another town department. This is a link that goes to the South Windsor Public Schools website. Chamber photos. This is, we have Marietta St. Ange, who takes photos of all of our different events. And so you can register yourself so that you can get in and take a look at the pictures. I'm not sure what the group password is. So that would be something we'd have to ask Amy for. Let's see, Biz Talk, that's another series of podcasts that a couple of chamber members created. And so there's all different episodes, again, educational. They were interesting interviews. So take a look at that and you'll see what topics are available there. SCORE is an outside organization that we do work with and can connect you with a SCORE mentor, or you can go directly to their website here. And they're very good with offering help for businesses that are trying to get going. They might have questions about how to start their business, or more seasoned, they have more advanced needs for certain kinds of mentoring. Let's see what else. And the last thing is IRCA, and that again is the East of the River Chamber of Commerce Association, so you can read a little bit about them and which chambers are involved. So now what I want to show you is, if we go back to membership, there's actually a couple places where you can sign in, but we're going to go to member sign in. This is what you can do yourself. So even though you may never have logged on before, when you first go to do it, you put in your email and you request password because I don't know if there's a default in there, but you want to get a new one to start with, and then you can change it yourself once you're in there. So you just put your email in, you request the password, it comes automatically to your email, and it will give you a password to use. And so once you have that, you sign in. And now you've got several places here where you can put information. So there's some information already, like I said, that Amy may have put in based on, it could have been, Eileen, in your case, based on, you know, when the residence was a member years ago, there may have been a different phone number. So here's where you can go to update your address, your phone number, your title. You can put in, I don't have a fax number, but I could put it there if I have a different mailing address. You can also put other contact names from your business if you want. And that, it's a good thing to point out that when your business is a member, all of your employees are members. So if you have several employees and they all have different functions, for instance, People's Bank, they have their mortgage person and they have their branch person here. They have different functions, so they both have a need to network. So you can put more people here. Actually, I'm sorry, this may not be exactly where it is. This is where you can put your billing person. So if whoever pays the bills really doesn't care about networking and is not the main contact, you can put them there so that if Dorothy has any need to reach out, she knows who to talk to. So let me see what else is here. Okay, so so now I'm gonna save and continue to the next page. So now this is the business profile. So here's where, if you did want to suppress any of the information on your profile, you can. Some people work at home and they don't want to advertise their actual address. Well, the chamber needs it, but you could suppress it so that nobody really sees where you are. And then you can upload your logo, which I've done, and you can insert your tagline or a line or two about your business if you'd like. It's not a big space. So, you know, but you could put something there and I'll show you where that shows up. Here's where you can really expand on what your business is all about. I have 3 paragraphs. You could put as much information as you wanted there. But it's the About Us business bio. If you're a professional, it might be about you, a little more in depth. And so that's where the profile information comes from that we saw earlier. And you pick your category so that if we can get that category section working on the membership directory, if someone wanted to find someone in the senior housing living arena, they click that and all the members in that category would appear on their screen. So here was where you can upload additional photos. You don't want to put your logo, you've already done that, but there might be other photos. So for instance, I showed a booth that I had where my branding is displayed.
Beautiful.
How did I get out of this though? Okay, just click and it goes back down. But you may have pictures of your business in action. You know, you don't really see marketing happening other than someone sitting at their computer. But if you're a builder, you can certainly put pictures of your renovations that you've done or new homes you've built or you know, anything like that, whatever you want. And then I need to do this. I noticed yesterday I didn't fill it in, but your social links. So people can link to you, to your LinkedIn profile and all of these different ones if you have pages on all of them, or whichever ones you have pages on. Okay. So the next thing is contacts. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If you have multiple employees, go ahead and put them here, and they will show up as additional people in your company and get their own exposure. Deals, this is where you get an explanation of what I showed you earlier, the member-to-member deals program, how it works, and then you can set up here what you want your offer to be. So my offer had been 20% off Yext prices, which Yext has to do with your listings on and on all the different directory and monitoring sites that are all over the internet. There's many of them. So that's a service that I offer. And if you're a chamber member and you reach out to me, I can give you 20% off of that program. I'll probably going to change that ones to just give different choices out there. Invoices. So this shows me everything I've ever registered for, and if I had to pay, then the dollar amount is there. So this may be a good place for you to go when it's tax time and you want to see how much money did I spend on chamber marketing. You can come through here and see that. Otherwise, it's just a record of what you've attended to remind yourself of what you went to. Okay, and then these are links to things that I've shown you already, but they're all in one place. If you don't remember where to go to set up a meeting with an outreach mentor, under links, it's all right here. And then I'm signing out. So now I've logged off. So now just to go back to the member directory. So again, you can see, let's see what 4Elements has done. So 4Elements went in, they created their member profile. Based on their address, the Google Maps shows up automatically. There's the contact information. So Vasanth did put all of his social links in. So if I click these, I should be able to go to his profile. And you're able to give a recommendation to a business here. So if you want to help one of your friendly business neighbors, you can give them a review. One thing I wanted to say is that sometimes when you first join, Amy will put a default paragraph in. Maybe she takes it from your website. So it is a good idea if you've never looked at your profile to see if it's what you want it to say, and you can add to it, adjust it, do whatever you want with it by logging on. I showed you. So I think that's everything. Does anyone have any questions? Let me see everybody. Is everybody still here?
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked too much, but any questions?
Jill, that was amazing. I never knew half of what the chamber offered or what you designed. Hi, it's Karen. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm trying to get a better view because I changed my view. I don't know what I'm looking at right now, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I thought that was amazingly informative, and I have to spend a lot more time creating pictures and profiles and links and offers for my Cambria website. So I guess I'll be working 7 days a week instead of 6, but thank you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're a good example. Get some pictures of the rooms up there and the lobby and the bar. Absolutely. The water sign.
Yeah, the water. Absolutely.
The water sign.
Yeah, we have some executives in from corporate office, and one of them is someone who took lots of pictures. So I'll have lots of great things to add to the website.
Good.
Thank you.
And I have noticed when I do a Google search for my business, Tancha Marketing Agency, my listing on the chamber member directory shows up. The chamber, awesome. The South Windsor Chamber ranks very high because it gets a lot of traffic. It's a very active website. And so if you are on it, your business is going to tend to come, your chamber listing, it will come up in the organic searches that people do on Google. It should anyway. So the more that would be another place people might click to find out about you. So you do want to make sure all your information is complete and accurate there.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Anything else? Anything else confusing or?
I just want to add my thanks, Jill, for, this was amazing. I've been a member of the chamber for over 20 years, and I learned a great deal about what the website offers. So thank you. And can I just put a plug in for our hardworking part-time staff? We have 2 staff people, Amy and Dorothy, who split a 40-hour week with their own areas of expertise, and they really do a lot of work for the chamber. I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, Jill, that this website is in large part Amy's efforts. She's
Right,
really-
yeah, I did want to clarify, Tantra Marketing did not build this website. It was built by Jamie, oh, help me with the name of his business.
James Babcock, yep.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of his business. Oh, shoot, that's terrible. I will look, we're gonna look it up right now because I want him to get credit for it. But it's a really great website. Amy spends a lot of time on it. And this is the best way to funnel information to her, because, you know, whether it's for the newsletter or, again, maintaining your own profile. Otherwise, there could be delays if you're asking staff to take care of it for you, which is still fine. That's what they're there for. But it does put more control in your hands. And but she works a lot because we have so many events and the calendar's always changing. And so the website is always up to date with that kind of information. So let me see. What was I just? Oh, Jamie. I have to find him now. Because it's not his name, and that's not right of me to not remember his name, because I know he remembers mine. I believe he remembers mine.
Well, she's looking. We will gather again in 2 weeks, or November, whatever the first Friday of November is, November 4th.
November 4th.
We will be in
Here it is.
person, and
New
we
Heights.
will be meeting at the Cambria. So Karen just jumped off, so we can say anything we want to about her, but I am really excited about the opportunity to have her showcase that fantastic new facility. A month from now, Jill referred to it, but November 18th, we will not be having morning networking, but we will be having a lunch and learn at noontime, and that will be virtual.
Yep. This is a program that we're inviting. Well, I mean, you can step forward. You don't need to wait to be invited, but we're businesses. So this morning, in this morning's networking, we have guest speakers like what I did today, you know, for 10 minutes, talk about their business or educate about some aspect of the industry that you're in. So if you'd like to be a guest speaker in the morning, you can reach out to John. If you'd like to do a longer session, then the lunch and learn might be good for you. And again, we're hoping that these are educational. So you're not going to talk for 20 or 30 minutes just about your business. You're going to try to educate people about something, which is a good marketing approach because you show yourself to be an expert in your field. So if you have an interest in doing that, I believe there was, you can just use the contact form and send it to the office and let them know I'm interested in doing a lunch and learn. Here's my topic, and then they'll get back in touch with you. John, I'm sorry, I cut you off, didn't I?
No, and thank you for going to the events page with the information on it. And, you know, if you want to, I believe you could sign up right now for the
Yep.
next or the lunch and learn or our next marketing session.
Yep, on November 4th. Yep.
Right.
One of
So
the
I do hope to see all of you again in a couple of weeks.